Let's talk about the case that has been my go-to case ever since I got it in the mail a few days ago. This is the Affinity case made by POETIC, and I really like the case ever since I've been using it with my Nexus 6P. And I'll go over some of those reasons in just a second, but it's been the case that I've been using ever since I got this in the mail. This has been one of my favorite cases that I've used with the Galaxy S7 Edge so far. You might recognize it from my Nexus 6P review. It's pretty much the same exact case, but of course adapted to the correct phone. There's just something about this case that I really like. Typically I don't like clear back kind of cases. The little design here isn't my favorite, but I guess it's the functionality that I like about it the most. What I mean by that is it's got a nice texture on the sides here to where I can actually grip it just fine. The sides give enough space to where it's not going to give those accidental palm touches like if you're using the phone one-handed. I don't know if anybody else has had that problem. I don't have it that often, but it's just nice to know that I'm not going to accidentally hit the edge of the screen or something like that as I'm using it one-handed. The case is going to protect all the edges, and it is lifted above the screen just a tad bit. Not a lot, so it's going to give some protection, but not all that great. But it's a really slim profile case, so if you're looking for something that's really thin and still going to give you some protection, this is a great option for you. And as you can see here about that grip I was just telling you about, those rivets just really help you grip that phone. On the bottom end, you got nice cutouts for your headphone jack, your USB port, and also your speaker with a microphone. And on the other side, you just got your button covers for your volume rocker. And then at the top, you got a microphone cutout as well. You're going to notice that it does have nice corner protection, and I do like that a lot because a lot of drops do happen on corners. On the back, you get a nice generous cutout for your camera area, so you're not going to get it kind of ghosting when you take those pictures, plus full access to your heart rate sensor. The POETIC symbol is in the middle of the case, another POETIC logo on the bottom. Now comparing to the Affinity case or the 6P, there's no Affinity logo on the sides at all. As far as the button press goes, it's a little stiffer than I normally like, but it's not too bad. Strangely enough though, the volume rocker buttons are a lot easier to press. As a matter of fact, it's actually a lot easier to press on the Nexus 6P case as far as all the buttons go. I really like the button press of this. That's where I really actually fell in love with this case because of how the buttons were really functional. It has a nice tactile kind of press to it, at least on this case. But for some reason, the power button on the Galaxy S7 Edge case is just a little stiffer than what I prefer or even compared to the 6P case. So although the power button could be a little bit better with the button press, it pretty much has been the same experience that I had with my Nexus 6P case. If you're interested in seeing the 6P review, I'll leave a link down below in the description, along with where you can purchase these cases from. Let me know what you think about the case down in the comments. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but for me personally, this has been my favorite case that I've used with the Galaxy S7 Edge. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you thought it was helpful. Be sure to share it with your favorite social networks, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any more Galaxy S7 videos, and until then, stay techy.